yet another hand of God. Welcome, welcome. Ah, ah. Right, let me get my ankles here and just plug it in my phone. A boom hoo hoo hoo, a boom the hoo, a boom 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 hoo. Once again, my name is Chijioke. Welcome to Chimoge's Comments. Government name Chimoge Chijioke eBay. Foremost nickname Moge, M-A-O-G-E. That's the name of my personal network, which is a subset of this network here. Welcome, everyone. Hand of God is where I come to reiterate and further explain points I've made before. This is well, I guess it's not that simple, but it's one I've made before. Calling in on my ancestors, calling in my whole lineage to help me as I pray. Call upon the black race in prayer. Aburu OG, the black race, yes. Anyway, let me get into it. I've been criticizing the Manosphere a lot. I've done it in the past. Just a lot of points I thought I might reiterate. Whenever I'm taking a break between recording pre-recorded videos or live stream. So I've just been doing Hand of God segments. This one is about the language the Manosphere uses. In my videos about the Manosphere is evil, and then the top 5 reasons the Manosphere is evil. Check those out. Those are pre-recorded videos here on CHIMAOGE's Comments. I made this point. I'm just making it again. Manosphere creators use evil language. What am I talking about? They use all sorts of weird terms. I don't want to repeat too many of them, but an example I'll use, and I've registered a viewer. Thank you very much. Every view is a blessing. Every comment is a blessing as well. I read comments at my discretion. 7 viewers. 7 is the number of the cell. Uzuku Wimteta, Neptune. Asking for myself to awaken. The self is one of the 49 things. It's a component of your being. It's not your whole being, but it's central to your being. Without yourself, you are nothing. Yourself is that which holds you in this existence. It expands forever. Anyway, so they use strange terms. Examples I'll use will be, just because they're very famous, incel and red pill. Okay, those are strange terms that were not in common parlance before the Manosphere exploded, and they weren't part of English. Now they're kind of in the public lexicon. Introducing strange terms into a damaged and evil language like English makes it worse. That's not good. That is worsening abomination speech. You see, English is not a proper language. It's just a bunch of other languages cobbled together. It doesn't properly resonate in the brain, and it does not have proper historical footing. Okay, if you look at the languages they were calling English 1,000 years ago, it's unintelligible to English speakers today. Too much variance. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm just saying that by worsening the abomination speech that is English, they actually harm us all. Because in order to even understand what these Manosphere creators are saying, you have to twist your mind so much that it's painful and it's of no benefit. Again, language reform is necessary. It could be a little annoying to have to reform your language, but you have to reform in the positive direction. They are changing language in the negative direction. That is evil. And the terms they use, a lot of them actually correlate to real things. Those are real words. It's just they're not part of English. They were not already in English, and they're actually foul terms. I've mentioned before that the term red pill refers to a malevolent entity. You're not just supposed to be saying that. Incel refers to a related malevolent entity. You shouldn't just be saying that. So when you're just spewing all this evil terminology out there, it just makes everything worse. And that's my point. Yes. So obviously, people should limit the amount they listen to any Manosphere creators, whether they're openly Manosphere or closet Manosphere. That's all. Man of God. Anyway, thank you for listening to that. I'm going to pause for a bit, and then I'll reiterate the point, and I'll be on my way. Please share this live stream with everyone you know. Please also patronize my business. You can buy my art. It's available in my Patreon shops. You can buy my merchandise. That's available in my merchandise shops. I have things like clothing as well as work materials, and I'm adding more stuff. You can also subscribe on Patreon, and you can donate. You can donate on PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Yes, you can donate on all those things. On PayPal and Venmo, the handle is @OZBangWonko. Again, everything will go to the overall media company accounts. The media company that is a part of my media company is called OZBangWonko. That's OZIBENWKU. The O and the second I are both capital. And then on Cash App, the handle's the same. It's just, except for using an @ use a $. So yeah, that's if you choose to donate. Those are all the ways you can patronize my business, yes. I'm going to say the overall point a couple times, and then I'll go in detail again before I leave. Manosphere creators use evil language. Another way of saying that, the Manosphere spreads evil language. The Manosphere spreads abominable language. The Manosphere spreads abomination speech. May it fade forever. Call me Uzuku, Amadio Ha, the good husband of the people. I seal this prayer with the Godfather, yes. The Manosphere spreads evil language. Manosphere content creators use and spread evil language. Red pill content creators use and spread evil language, etc., etc. Many ways of saying the same thing. Honeycomb shit. They just explode refuse into the world. Abominable. Forgive me, I'm tired. depth one more time, and then I'll be on my way. Hand of God, where I come to reiterate and go deeper on points I've made before. I've made the point before that the Manosphere spreads abomination speech. Let me reiterate that in a slightly different way. Manosphere creators, as in the men, primarily men, who are proponents of the Manosphere and put out content that advances it, use evil language. They use evil language and they add it to English, which is already an evil language. And these terms are strange to the masses of the people. Because of that, it spreads more confusion. They use evil language in an evil way, and they make us all worse. They make the collective mind less intelligent. That is evil. Expand forever. And that's the point. I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please avoid, unless you're working and you need to document evil for work for some reason, or you're going to respond to it in a tangible way. I just saw the number 1111. Let's make a wish. Let's remove evil from this world. Expand forever. But, unless you need to look at the Manosphere for work, avoid looking at them or listening to any of their language. It can make you feel unwell. And please also avoid any other evil language. Thank you very much. CHIMAOGE here.